Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning, and we'll be starting out by killing a goblin, but our main quest at the moment is to find the cave, the mustering cave, where we're to warn a ranger about the coming of Amdir and his rather nasty state. Oh, I found the sapper. Yeah, kill them yourself. Alright. And a greater sickle fly. So we'll be finding a few of these all over the area. Alright, and another goblin. Alright, that's 2 down. Okay, the sickle fly is unnecessary, but so satisfying. Right. The goblins are such a low level here that they're pretty easy prey. Alright. Oh, well, that was my first wing. Alright. So I'll need a few more wings. I should have built up a little bit first. Yeah, I ran out just when I needed it. Alright. I was trying to build up to a tier 3. Having trouble getting up? Alright, now let's find that mustering cave. We'll be down in this direction. Well, after I cross this river, or whatever you call it. Well, I guess it passes for a river. Unfortunately, it ends in a bog. This is a rather nasty place to swim, I must say. Alright, let's get in here. Ah, found the mustering cave! Yay! Now let's warn the ranger that Amdir is... Oh. Delay not! It is too late for me. Amdir arrived ahead of you. He must be stopped. The 9 must not take him. Please, there is but one last of my kin in the Midwater Marshes. Rinolind is his name, a young scholar of my kind. He was not here when Amdir came, and may yet be alive. Go to him quickly. He has gone to studying the ruins of the old Marshwater fort in the center of the marshes. You must tell him, warn him, to beware of Amdir's scream. So we enter into the ruins of the old Marshwater fort, which is where we're supposed to also find some spiders. So that pair of quests dovetail rather nicely. And speaking of spiders, here's one right here. And we need to unlock a new deed anyway, right? Enmity of the spiders. Alright, that's just a regular sickle fly. It's the greater sickle flies I need to kill for the wings. Alright. I think that's the fort. I mean, that looks like it's the big fort I'm supposed to be heading towards. And if it's not, well... And the enmity of the spiders gives me emissary to... Yeah, it's goblins I want to finish up so I can get my honey cakes. Beorning's, I know, it's the last race I would have thought of that would have as a class specialty baking something. Actually, I would have thought the hobbits would have had something. I mean, now there is a race ripe for a class specific recipe. I know they didn't think about that when they made hobbits, but it would fit hobbits so well. Alright, anything else? Oh, here's a sapper. But you still need to kill those sappers for the quest. Alright, let's see. Let's head into the fort and take care of what's there. And of course take care of any sappers I find along the way. Good. And one more here. And, well, regular goblin. Actually, maybe I should add the goblins. Oh boy, I'm really getting close there. Greater Sicklefly! May I have your wings? Completed the Indomitable. Alright, that means I hit level 14. Alright, that took care of that quest. Threat of Fire is to take that to... See, where does he want that at? Yeah, he's that way. So let me first take... No, I gotta come back here for the spider quest anyway, now that I think of it, so... We'll take care of that later. Actually, no, the one we had to bring it back for are these greater Sickleflies. Since Neeker friend is sitting there. Alas, no wings. I must have damaged them. That Neeker is a real picky eater. He won't eat wings that are too far damaged. It was that, or they're only looking for wings from the greater Sickleflies in a particular area. In which case, well, so much of that hypothesis. Alright, that's 3 down. Alright, let's go in and start taking care of some spiders. That's what we're in here for. Marsh spiders. And let's see, prologue to a ranger's aid. Yeah, perfect level for that. Alright, that's 4 of 4. Good. Yeah. Alright. Used to DDO where when you jump in, you don't quite make it. You grab over the ledge and get it that way. You can't do that in LOTRO. Alright, I'll start giving me some spiders. That's 3 down. That must have been a tier 3 right there. And that takes care of the Breland spiders. Alright, that takes care of the Marsh Queen, and anything else we need from spiders? We still need a couple more brood watchers. I'll come looking for those later. Right now, let's head into the instance. Right, and...
Amdir, quickly falling into the shadows of the Wraith world, has slain 2 of his brethren already, and seeks the blood of a 3rd.
Well, he's not very nice, is he?
Greetings.
Greetings! Now he has a shortcut to get through the swamps. Personally, I think this place is more dangerous than going through the swamps is, but never mind about that. Oh! Ha ha ha! Brood Watchers are inside of here. I usually have it done before I do this instance. I didn't realize you run into Brood Watchers in here. Knew you run into crawlers and spiders. But it's a bonus if they count for this quest. Oh yeah. Alright, there's one up there. Alright, now I always have a thing that there's always a... Yeah. There's a crawler that always bugs out in this instance, unfortunately. So I won't be able to finish it until it unbugs out. You know, until it finally decides, you're not getting anywhere near it, we'll end it. It just doesn't release from the wall where it goes, so I'm stuck in combat all this time. Which I guess isn't too bad for this class. There's some classes where I think that'll be a disaster, but for the Beorning I don't think it's too much of a problem, since that means I could keep my wrath. And soon after we finish it, it will time out. Usually I'm finished with the instance well before then. Alright, here we go. It's not a very long instance, as you can see, because we've been here, what, about 3 minutes now? Yes! Yes, you are! Oops. Let me help you! Never! Morn will deal with you! In case you want to know what Morn is a big spider. You see, I'm used to dealing with big spiders by now.
Greetings.
Oh. Amdir is running. Free! Go! At once! Find Strider in Bree! He's taking this time to rhyme? He is my chieftain, and it should be made aware of what happened. Talk to Barlam Butterbur at the Prancing Pony. He will know where Aragorn is. Take the door from the room, and you will find yourself in the western edge of the Midwater Marshes. Go west. Go there. Then go south and west along the road to Bree. And this is really good because I've been looking for Strider all this time, right? And that's why I was here in the first place, was to find Aragorn and tell him about what's going on. So I guess it's good. And it looks like that crawler timed out finally. And he dies.
Saruman's treachery has delayed me too long. I can only hope that Frodo and Sam have left the Shire. Without my aid, their road will be a perilous
Spiders!
one. Frodo must rely upon the Rangers and your prowess to see him to the end.
Alright, but I have 7 more goblins to kill. And, let's see. 7 more goblins I want to kill. Oh, and 1 more greater sicklefly wing. And turn that in. Turn in the quest for the spiders. Take care of all that. Kill a couple extra goblins, and everything would be ready to talk with Strider and continuing the epic storyline. Oh, a spider! You know, you really should not come here looking for me when I'm on a deed to kill lots of spiders. You do realize it's suicidal. Yeah, I know, I'm also on one to kill lots of Knickerbreakers, but I'm not going to put you through a... I think I just know what that dwarf was up to. Killing goblins, apparently. Ah, that one broke the wings, apparently. Alright, any more sickle flies? Apparently not. Let's see. Make sure I... Yeah, head that... That's probably a regular sickle fly. No, that's a greater sickle fly. Alright, good. Broke the wings. I really should be more careful with those wings. And I wish that Neeker wasn't such a picky eater. There you go. That's the right way to do it. Now I could turn all this stuff in. And everybody will be happy. Well, except for the goblins that I killed along the way. They're never going to be happy. Goblins are never happy. And if they were nice and happy and liked farming and the Shire and all that stuff, they wouldn't have time for all these crazy wars, right? They're not even worth bear form. Alright, just 2 more of these, then we could turn in tons of quests. Alright, 1 more. Completed Enmity of the Goblins. So let's turn in all these quests.
What you need?
Good for you, Pineleaf Claw. Without the Marsh Queen, it would be a long time before the spiders once again pose a threat to the town. Now that I am satisfied that the menace of the Midgewater marshes has been overcome, I'll lend a hand with Redweed with the goblins. If those beastly things come too near the town, I'll be sure to let you know. Alright, and... the axe? Or... okay, I guess we'll take the axe.
Hello there.
Those wings are just the kind that sneak in lights. You saved me some trouble in hunting them myself, and I get a decent knife for my offhand and a key. So let's see. Let's take care of the weapon while he does that. Now let's... oh. Okay, yes. I got some scraps of text. Ah, I had my farming thing on. I went through all those ruins. I went through all those ruins without looking for the... looking for scholar mats. That was just completely crazy of me. Now, you have dealt with the goblins? Well done. The goblins in the marshes are still a threat, but now they should be easier to deal with. You have my thanks. Good. Now that that's done, when I return next time, I'll be down at the Prancing Pony, or maybe even in Staddle to turn in one or two of those quests there. Then I'm heading over to the Prancing Pony for the next phase. And meanwhile, I will turn off experience while I go searching for some scholar materials and maybe kill an extra goblin or two.